Here, match is getting ready to start. Noah versus Logan. UConn versus NCSU. This is his home court. How do you know him well, Logan?
Yes.
He's part of your club here?
Yes. We've
awesome.
known each other for a while now.
Very good. I'm assuming this is Logan in the back. Okay.
Logan in the back.
Oh, UConn's got a UConn colors on. All right, here we go.
And Noah serving first. Starting off with a lob. And we got a lefty versus a righty.
I just noticed that, yeah. Interesting choice to serve. So there's two schools of thought in playing a lefty. If he's higher level than you, like if he's an open or above player, then their backhand's going to be better than their forehand. So you actually should play a lefty usually the same way you play a righty.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So a lot of times coaches will tell you don't change up your game, play what you're best at.
Because they're stronger on that serve.
Well, yeah, even the right-handed players have that cross-court serve that goes to the lefty's forehand. That's still a good serve against a left-handed player. Because they hit that shot 10 times more than they ever hit the serve to the other corner.
I do know Logan plays a lot of doubles on the right side, so he's used to serving the lob that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at this level of play, I mean, BC level, I mean, I would.
Backhand is normally.
Yeah, I'd put everything to the lefty's backhand. I'd put it to the back right of the court.
Big setup here. It's it right to him.
Yeah, all the shots are the right shots. They're just not executed well. You know, you see him setting up for that reverse pinch with his left hand in the right corner, and he's just taking it 8 foot high rather than putting it away. It's a nice ceiling ball. I don't like that. I don't like the granny scoop. That's not a shot in racquetball. Bracket between the legs and lift it.
Yeah, it's a last resort.
Yeah. That's what I do every time. That drive down that side, especially with the strength of his backhand, that's the right way to do it. I probably would stand a pace or two further left even to get a deeper angle on it. Try to incorporate the sidewall, deep crack it. And then just, yeah.
On these lobs, he keeps hitting that sidewall too early.
Yeah, they're coming way too short, and it is at least giving him time to set up on it. Textbook sign of someone who doesn't care for a backhand. Remember, butt on the wall. You notice him putting his butt right on that wall and taking the line drive with his forehand instead. He's going up with it. That's a great shot, actually. He took it from 8 foot high and still got it.
Right off the back wall.
It's his second overhead backhand. It's just a replay.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's not avoidable. You can't possibly suggest that he was going to make an offensive shot when he's sprinting that direction, you know?
Again, coming off the sidewall too early.
Yeah, he certainly didn't take a shot from him, but he would have gotten the ball. So just a replay. That's a nice shot, right down the hole. Yeah, cracked out on the corner there. Just enough of a wide angle to get past him.
It looks like Noah's resulting to this lob serve.
I mean, it's working.
Yes. Why change it if it
That's
works?
the thing, yeah. I mean, that's an interesting but good shot right there.
Good backhand.
Yeah, spin into it, but he got him. Yeah, if nothing else, I mean, Noah's backhands are at least all going cross court.
Oh, just skipped it short.
Yeah, that was the right call as far as where he's hitting it to. Yeah, see, that's so good.
That dead drop right there.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't ready for it.
Yeah. I think I prefer a Nick lob because that's obviously much more predictable. But even then, he's hitting floor first, but it's still dying. Yeah, nice shot.
He's taking those pretty high.
It's interesting. His overhead backhand is better than his standard backhand.
He's got that angle down.
He's hit 4 really good overhead backhands, either cross court or straight down the line. And he's missed about 4 of the standard backhands at a foot high, you know. Shout out to JT Racquetball, our senior broadcaster for this entire event. Sitting next to us, doing great.
That one should come off hard.
It's literally cross court.
Yeah.
You know,
keeping it to
if one of them would mix up just a line drive straight down, it'd be over. Yeah, that's a great wallpaper serve. Yeah. Even as a lefty, you know, 'cause that's one of their best serves. A lefty right up against that left wall that can serve right down that line. I actually am terrible at that serve. Like I said, for me, it's the Nick lob. I'll stand far right. But for those who are good at it, that drill it, you know, if you can stand right there at that drive line and just wallpaper it straight down that wall, it works. It's a
very
great serve.
difficult to get to.
Do what?
Very difficult to get a good return to.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you're at best you're going to take it up to the ceiling.
Mixing it up with a Z serve.
Probably would have let that go to the back wall. These are kind of come off.
Skipped it just short.
All because of racket swing. You saw him swing from high, going to low. Bad racket angle.
So 10 serving 3.
Short. Yeah, nice. Yeah, see, the cross courts are good, but they're not they're not winners, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If he can just get his racket on it, he's got it. Especially with them so far out of position.
Long serve. That should come off the first setup.
Took it too high. Notice where he set up. He's like
it's too close to the wall.
No, he's actually too far from the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like 6 foot out. And so, especially on ceiling balls, they'll teach you, you go all the way to the back wall and then you follow it forward.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to...
don't want it trailing behind you.
Well, yeah, right. Because if you set up too far forward and that ball chooses not to come out that far, then you're swinging at a ball that's not going to come out. Yeah. So one of the drills that you run is you hit a ceiling ball to yourself, but you overhit it on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You run all the way to the back wall, then you follow it forward and take a nice drive. Barely touches the floor back wall.
Good take off the side wall there.
The accidental splat. Yeah. You'll notice I like to regurgitate all the golden rules of racquetball. Yeah, they're obviously all situational, but there's such a massive learning base for this sport, you know, that between all of the greats and all of the coaches, you know, between Fran Davis and Winterton, even between some of Sudsy's stuff that he puts out, and then of course the Manias, there's all these rules of, like, you know, don't repinch a pinch, right? Or always go all the way to the back wall, or you know, overhit, don't underhit your ceiling balls. You know, all of those are just
never double fault.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's an obvious one, right? I actually yesterday on second serve, I double drive serve, which I never did. But it totally caught him off guard because I lined up as like I was going to just simply do an easy lob, And then, you know, you look up in the corner to psych them out. They're like, all right, listen, rest and relax, and you're slamming as fast as you can, you know. No step, of course, because then they'll see it coming.
Right.
No step drive serve is like 80% of the power, but it's much less predictable.
Right. They're not ready for it.
They're not ready for it. Adam Mania only does that. On the Pro Tour, he only does no-step drive serves because he wants to be able to screen a serve. Oh, yeah, I don't ever like the wrist flick. You know, the just try to save it with the wrist flick, especially when the ball's going to come off the back wall so cleanly. Yeah. See, he's got too much angle on it. He had the whole court open. All he had to do was hit a basic V-line drive to that back right corner. And instead, he went too far over, hit sidewall, and it pulled forward on him. No, that's not it.
Push to the back corner.
Yeah, well, and again, he tried to take it forehand.
Yes.
Rather than just step and a nice smooth backhand to the top. See, look at that. He's doing it again. Yeah. It's probably a comfortability thing, but
At some point you got to get used to it.
But again, this is the number one, so this was the best representative from UConn, correct? That's what that means, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Skip at the front.
Yeah, honestly, it's just encouraging to see how many universities participated and the fact that we still at least have some racquetball clubs alive in the universities.
Because it's going downhill every day.
Yeah, the university I'm here representing, I'm from Southeastern University. They don't have courts. They don't have a team. They don't have players. I'm a single fan representative here. That's the worst, is when it's such an obvious setup and then you skip it in.
Just to miss it.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're going to take a timeout, so we'll be back in a minute.
Racquetball is a sport that can be played by people of all ages and skill levels. Approximately 20 million people representing 95 countries play the sport today. Racquetball is fun. It is an incredible workout, a dynamic activity, and it can be played indoor or outdoor. Racquetball events are social gatherings that bring people together and where lifelong friendships are made. Are you interested in joining the racquetball community? Check out usaracquetball.com for more information.
All right, and we're back. Noah serving 12-6.
Yeah, Riley, it looks like you had a good coaching session there with Noah at the break.
Noah. Logan.
Oh, Logan, my apologies. Yeah, see, look at that.
Down
right down the line. Right there.
He's a little further back than he was earlier.
A little bit. Yeah,
It's still coming off that wall.
He's still hitting the sidewall too early. That was a nick lob, but it's not a good one. It nicked all the way out to forehand. Oh, gosh. He did the same thing that he's guilty of. Look at these guys. There you go. See, now that's a great backhand. If he plays to that side well, he'll get this. No problem.
Got a little bit of a comeback to make here. Game one.
You'll notice. See, I was talking about his drive, not his lob, but he's still trying to do his lob from that. You know, I was thinking he was going to open up his drive a little bit.
I just know he's more comfortable with the lob.
Sure.
He's worked on it a lot more.
It's not a bad lob, but at the end of the day, the lob is not an aggressive shot. You're not going to ace a lob. Straight down the line, yes.
He's finding that corner pretty well too.
Yeah. I'm actually glad he didn't hit the sidewall more than he did there. You know,
I think he could have popped out more.
Yeah, he's just got to run that line. That's it.
Missed the ceiling there.
Yeah. Again,
He looked like he was too far out
he's
there.
set up too far out. Exactly. There you go. Now you're starting to see it.
Yeah.
He's got to come back to the back roll on the ceiling balls.
Trying to push him to that back corner.
Yeah.
Good shot to the other side.
Yeah. That's a hard one. When you're front court like that, you got to slam it back at him, but it's got to be lower than that was. Just some interesting knee pads we got here. They're like
it came from an injury when he was growing up playing baseball.
Okay.
And he's had fragile knees since then.
It's got like 5 or 6 straps on them. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. See, that's it. Remember the phrase I told you yesterday? Splats for show, lines for dough.
Yep.
90% of your shots in racquetball are going to be down the line and cross court. That's a great serve. It's just a replay.
A little unfortunate there, but
Yeah.
you can do.
Yeah, you don't get to hit a guy in the back of the head and then expect an avoidable. There's no such thing as a 6-foot-high avoidable. They'll try for it, though. They will. That's it, right there. Generates a pull return and runs the line again. This will work if he just keeps running the right side.
It took him a while to get into the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I'm a firm believer that if something works, you keep going
No reason to stop it.
until they figure it out.
Yeah.
I got 4 points in a row on a guy yesterday with an overhead lob Z, like not a lob, but drive Z. Sorry, it was an outdoor shot.
Right.
An overhead drive Z, and it just comes in such a way that he'd never seen it before. Clearly, because he freaked out every time he saw it. And
hey, if you don't know how to react,
you know what I did the following time? I did it again. I did it until he figured out how to return it. And that's really what you got to do, man. It's a game of it's a game of chess. Once you find something that works, just manipulate it until he figures it out. And if he never figures it out, then you win the match. A lot of high shots here. There you go.
Someone's got to put this
Big
away
setup.
here.
Come on. He'd have just rotated out, rotated his hips. He had a better shot there. Yeah, there you go. Cracked out. So Noah's your best player here at NC State?
Logan,
I'm sorry.
It's between him and Matthew, who couldn't play in this tournament.
Okay.
Although I'll normally have good games with him too. We'll normally split some. I didn't want to play in ones either.
Sure. Yeah, see, just turning everything into a forehand. There's a time for that, but it just gets you so out of position. Like, so right there, Logan has the entire left side of the court, and rather than hitting that line straight down, see, like right here, that's a perfect example. If you just ream that to the left down the line. Oh, you get it?
Shot. Yeah.
Oh, I gifted off of it.
I think this game will come down to just little mistakes.
I think it's actually over. I think the adjustment was too good. I think if Logan keeps playing that right side, game 2 is going to go quick. I don't like that. Anything that comes out to his forehand. Yeah, too wide. It's close though.
We're tied at 13.
Yeah, he did, but I don't like it.
Oh,
yeah,
his swing.
Yeah, that's 14.
Yeah,
I'll tell you this: if Noah does take this, I bet we'll have a tiebreaker.
he's got to get it back to that other side.
Yes, that's it right there. Do it again.
Oh, skipped it at the front.
Yeah, you saw him take it high, and then he pushes it across. So that's game one. We'll be back here in a few minutes.
You'll need some basic equipment to play racquetball, like a racket and a ball. Notice the tether on your racket. That's important. Oh, and a glove helps for extra grip. The ball goes really fast, so you want some protection. Goggles. And you want to go fast too. So bring some good shoes that won't scuff up the court. Okay, so here's the court. It's 40 feet long and 20 feet wide. These two lines are where you serve. To serve, you bounce the ball and hit it with your racket. The ball needs to hit the front wall and should land between this line and the back wall. The ball hitting the back wall is long, and if it bounces before the middle line, it is short. Don't worry, you get 2 tries to serve if you fault your first serve. Your feet can't touch the outside of the middle line at the beginning of your serve. As you step into your serve, your foot can go past the line, but still needs to be touching the line at least. When you return the ball, you have 1 bounce before you need to hit it and get it to hit the front wall again. This dotted line shows where you cannot enter when returning the serve. After the ball bounces, your racket can pass, but not your body. Let's get into it. Okay? So, player 1 is serving. Oops, they served it short, so they get another try on the serve. This one is good. Player 2 returns the ball with a ceiling shot. They wait for it to come off the back wall and go for a down the line. Now player 2 hits a pinch and ends the rally. Because player 2 won the rally, player 1 doesn't get any points. The score is still 0-0. They serve a lob serve. Player 1 moves their feet and swings to hit a wide-angle pass, but player 2 is able to swing and hits the ball. Player 1 sets up, swings, and skips the ball. The ball hits the ground before the front wall. Because player 2 served that rally and won the rally, they get a point. Now the score is 1-0. Player 2 serves again. Whoever gets to 15 points first wins the game. Each player...
All right, and we're back with game 2. Logan to start the serve.
I'm betting this one will not be as close.
We'll see.
If he sticks to the game plan. But here's what I bet's going to happen. Is he's going to forget the game plan, and you're going to have to remind him at the break.
We can also see if Noah adjusts, taking more stronger shots on his backhand.
Honestly, it's not that he doesn't have a backhand. It's just that he doesn't trust it.
Yes.
That's always what it is, you know.
And that's what I meant by like using it more,
right? Yeah.
Instead of forcing the forehand.
He's got to just trust it. Check your racket angle and swing the racket. It reminds me of like a lot of clubs in the nation nowadays don't do singles anymore. They just do doubles because they have no desire to really
more effort.
Right? Yeah, they have no desire to do the cardio aspect of racquetball. But if all you ever do is play one side in doubles for the rest of your life, you'll never have the other side. And so you got players who
swing and a miss.
Players who only play forehand side, you know, that never have to use a backhand. Right? Yeah. And so then you swap sides, or you put them in the singles court, and they have such a weakness on that side, they're just not used to it.
Oh, tough one off the wall.
Yeah, going to the back wall on a wallpaper like that is so hard. I would rather see a wall scrape to the front. Anything to keep it alive. Yeah, the right return there is just a cross-court ceiling ball. He's just not getting it high enough to go up to the ceiling. He also can attack that earlier. That's a nice return there. Too much angle. Yeah.
Kept that to the middle.
Yep. I may be calling this one wrong.
He's not sticking to the game plan. That's what it is.
That's it. That's going to stop the corner. Yeah, I was going to say he thought it was going to come out. It's not. So that's the right shot. He's got to get that over. You know, he's
giving it to his forehand.
Right. There you go. I mean, it's
still coming off.
It's not enough. Yeah.
Oh, to get a roll out at the front. Nothing you can do about that.
No, yeah, again, it's a product of you not getting your ceiling ball to the corner.
Right.
Yeah. Unless you're playing a lefty-righty in doubles, there's really no need to hit to the center of the court like that.
Spike that one to the ground.
Yeah. You notice his backhand, if he hits it early, it goes to the floor. If he hits it late, it goes high. It's just, he's not swinging flat. Yeah. That's what it needs to be right there. You got him in the bounce right. All he had to do was a simple pinch into that corner with the forehand. I think he overthinks it, though. I'm not sure what we're talking about right now.
Some confusion with the rule.
Okay.
All right.
Is that based on score? Okay. That's the question about the score. 5-0. That's not it.
Must have sit in there.
Does NC State have a coach?
No, it's all student-led.
All student-led?
Yes.
And you're the club president?
Yes, I am.
So you're as close to a coach as they got, huh?
Pretty much. We do technically have the racquetball instructor as our supervisor, but she's never been around.
Okay. So. Is she a player herself or no?
A little bit. I don't know what step.
Yeah, out of all of his ceiling balls, I've seen one that goes to the back right corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've seen about 30 of them that do just that right there. At least that one had to go to a backhand. But notice he used the backhand and it worked. Yeah. I was also just told University of Connecticut does not have a coach this year either.
Okay.
They're entirely student-led.
Yeah.
So they don't have anyone helping them either.
Good pinch there. Yeah, they were that sidewall early.
Down 2 bounces. Almost. Shout out to our sponsors that you see on the front wall there. You know who KWM Government is?
Sorry?
Do you know who KWM Government is?
No idea.
That's Keith Miner with Gutterman Incorporated.
Okay.
He's the largest, one of the largest financial supporters of racquetball. It's because of him that we are able to have a lot of the events that we do.
All right.
Yeah,
shout out to him.
Shout out to him. Yeah. He's got a great company. Yeah, they make gutters, hence the name Gutterman.
Right.
They're the largest manufacturer of gutters in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but Keith also plays racquetball.
Yeah. You say it was Keith what?
Keith Miner.
Miner. Okay.
Hence the MKWN. Yeah.
Oh, it died in the back corner.
That's the product of when it hits the back wall first, because it's going to come out and down. No, if it had hit floor or side wall first, it would have popped up. You got it. But it hit back wall and just rolled out.
Good wall scraper there.
Yeah, I mean, he's at least got that going for him. I'm shocked this is going so poorly. Another point or two, and I would call for a timeout. And I'd be asking everyone and their brother for help. Why? Why did he go across the court with it? There you go. But he's just going to turn it into a forehand. Yes, that's a good shot. That's what he has to do. And it generates a relatively poor return and a setup. He just has to, he's got to anticipate and act on those. I love the 3-wall.
No, we saw a lot of those yesterday.
Yeah, that's a real bad shot there. Straight down the line. See, that's what he has to do. It's a short serve. Yeah, they're all just tools in your toolbox, you know. Everyone's got their own set of shots that they really like and that they're really good at. But there's some that are just, you got to have them. You know, otherwise your opponent's going to quickly find out and just manipulate them like crazy.
Skipped it at the front there.
Yeah, it's again, no product of swinging down. Every single one he skipped, he's starting up high, and he's trying to push the ball down lower and hit the wall with it instead of letting the ball drop into position and then take it where it's supposed to be. I love the very nonchalant little forehand flick that he does. Oh, man. Nice shot. Perfect backhand
pinch
reverse
at the front.
pinch. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, that's backhand, so that's technically just a pinch, not a reverse pinch.
That on his backhand there. I thought he'd run around.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not even moving though. Watch Noah. I mean, he's here, but he's got 1 or 2 steps. And he takes the ball.
Saves
1 or 2
a lot of
steps.
energy there.
Yeah, and Noah's just working so hard over there.
Logan.
I'm sorry, Logan. Yes, thank you. I keep getting the names wrong. If it's not called dead, play it. He's got to learn to finish around it. Now it's dead. Yeah. Yeah.
The ref says it wasn't, but I thought it was down.
You play through everything. You know, if you stop just because you see it, the ref didn't see it. You just got to keep on going.
When we're playing the non-tournaments, they're not reffing. It's the self-reffing thing.
Yeah.
So that's what we're used to.
I get it. But the reality is playing the ref is part of playing the tournament.
Yeah.
There are some master ref manipulators in the Pro Tours that if you don't have
either just sell it.
Yeah, if you don't have a solid
if they're
ref.
Not sure.
Yeah. Because the ref can only call what they see. And
right.
Of course, we don't have line judges right now for this level. And so whatever the ref sees is what happened.
Right.
You know, there's no such thing as appeal if you don't have line judges to appeal to. It's a great serve. 14 more of those and they'll be in business.
Yeah, he's keeping those to the middle.
Yeah, the nice part is that he's at least turning the back wall shot into a ceiling ball, which is the right call. That was great. Yeah. Short serve. Coming off the back wall. It's a good shot. We kept it alive.
Yeah, got to turn that cross court.
He's got to just turn the wrist. Yeah, that's a great shot.
Good pinch.
Nice. Obviously, we haven't talked about it, but the backhand pinch is the equivalent of the cross court when he's in the back court, you know.
Yeah.
It's still going to pull him and force him to take a backhand in front of him, which is not going to go well. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, hitting that sidewall took all the momentum off the ball.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly was not an intentional splat. He wanted down the line. He kissed the sidewall with it, and it worked. Actually, he should be glad that he only hit a little bit of the sidewall.
Right.
Because had he gotten to the sidewall, it would have kicked out the middle. Kept it alive. That's not good.
His forehand.
Yeah. Yeah, at this level of play, they'll just play right through some pretty obvious hinders. You know, if it's an avoidable hinder, I'm going to stop play almost always. Because worst case scenarios, I get the replay. Best case scenarios, I get the rally.
Yeah.
You know, you're not trying to bait it. You know, there's a lot of pros that get a lot of flack for baiting hinders. You know, it's not like I'm trying to get an avoidable, but at the same time, if it's an avoidable, just let it be. You know, that's
a lot of the times at these collegiate tournaments.
Oh yeah,
they're not really called.
You see that overhead slam?
It's very friendly.
That was a great overhead slam shot. Great cross court. Yeah, that's one that you have to drill is when you're on the side of the court, you take it down the line, but with your opposite shot, you know. So for the lefty to hit it where he's at down the line like that, that's what he needs to be hitting. It just wasn't well executed, but that was the right shot. Yep, down.
And we got a timeout coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Sounds good.
10:75.
Racquetball is a sport that can be played by people of all ages and skill levels. Approximately 20 million people representing 95 countries play the sport today. Racquetball is fun. It is an incredible workout, a dynamic activity, and it can be played indoor or outdoor. Racquetball events are social gatherings that bring people together and where lifelong friendships are made. Are you interested in joining the racquetball community? Check out usaracquetball.com for more information.
All right, and we're back in with Noah serving 10-5. Yeah, it seems like Noah's sticking with his lob serve this whole time. Working out for him.
Yeah, remember, you're not trying to get points off a lob serve. You're just trying to generate a full return so that you can then finish it. So the thing is about a lob serve is you're pretty much guaranteeing that if you're going to get a point, it's going to be a 3-shot rally.
Yes.
You know, good
unless
lob
you hit
serve,
a perfect lob.
Even then, I mean,
and they don't cut it off.
Even if it's a perfect lob, any good player will get it to the front wall. It's just going to be a poor return. Yeah. So the question is, can you put it away once you generate the poor return? That's all that it really is a game of generating poor returns so that you get setups. And if you can't ever generate setups, then you can never take intended shots. That's such an interesting shot. I think he's tired. He's got to be.
Logan?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just mentioned it at the time.
Oh,
I
meant Noah there.
Oh, no.
I mean, the fact is a lot of these are setting up Lefty to where he has an offensive opportunity at it, and he's choosing to take it to the ceiling.
Okay.
Which is a sign of either safe racquetball,
right,
in a high percentage, or he's taking it easy.
I mean, he doesn't have a reason to take a risk right now. He's up
a lot. Yeah.
Although he was last game, and Logan came back, made it close. It's like we were talking about earlier. He's not taking a lot of steps.
Right. That's an interesting shot, but it worked.
13 serving 5.
Yeah, that's it. We can't miss those right there.
He's giving him the credit for that.
Yeah, if we were counting missed opportunities here, we'd be up in the dozens. That's not it right there.
That's that forcing the forehand there.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like the way he's hitting those overhead like that, there's no way to really systematically replicate it. So in other words, like he's gambling the dice every time he does it. Yeah, since he's not using any real form to do it. That's an avoidable. I don't know if the ref thought that or if he just heard me say it. Oh, I know he did.
I think he thought it.
Yeah. I should probably wait for the ref to make the call before I yell the call. But it's the right call. It was unavoidable. That's down.
All right. Be an interesting comeback here if
yeah, if it's possible.
that was forehand.
Yeah, see that's an offensive opportunity missed. One really is too. When you have room to shoot it, you have to shoot it, especially at the higher levels.
He's forcing that forehand right there.
Yeah,
he's hugging the wall.
Any decent player is going to be able to just take it offensively any opportunity to get. The textbook example was when I lost to Cole last night. I mean, I had some really good ceiling balls, and I was like, oh, he's got to go back to the ceiling with that, right? He splattered them out from 39 feet.
Yeah.
And you're just like, okay. The moral of the story is that if you have an opportunity to take a good shot, take the shot. If you don't keep pressure on your opponent with those offensive shots,
you got to keep trying them.
Yeah, they have all day to think about it. Look at this setup.
Yeah, a little high.
Right. It was. Yeah. No, that's a great put away. See, it's not over by any means. He's got good momentum right now. Another point or two.
You said last time, though.
I get it. Another point or two, and I'd like to see Noah take a timeout just to break his momentum. Part of racquetball is a mind game. I'm gonna start holding up my racket here. I'm gonna start delaying game. I'm gonna do everything I can to get in his head and to let him know that I'm just delaying this for no reason.
Right.
I made Cole wait on me for probably a minute and a half yesterday. Yeah. Still in it.
Didn't even make an effort to go for that.
Yeah, I mean it was opposite sides of both of them. Taking it back up. Oh, swing and a miss, and he got it again. That's the third time he's done that. He swings, misses, and catches it off the back wall, not giving up. Oh, yes.
Recover from that.
That's it right there.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Ref called it good?
Yeah. I thought the ball was past him.
Okay.
That's a good call. Granted, it was high, but it didn't come off the back wall. It was a good pass. Yeah, it looked for a second like Noah was kind of wanting a replay there, maybe, but no. I agree with the call.
More big football there.
Yeah, he's at least keeping it alive, There's an interesting point in your racquetball journey where you get good enough to the point of where you don't earn points on self-defeats. You earn points because the opponent just hits it better,
Yeah.
there's no shame in losing when your opponent rolls everything out. But there is shame in losing when you just when you're the one skipping everything. Yeah, it's called self defeats. That's what it is. Missed opportunities.
It seems to be taking those off the back wall.
Yeah, it's a last resort thing. There comes the timeout
being called.
So he gets the serve, then he calls the timeout. The goal here, obviously, is he wants to come in ready to go. We're going to go to an ad. We'll be right back.
Racquetball is a sport that can be played by people of all ages and skill levels. Approximately 20 million people representing 95 countries play the sport today. Racquetball is fun. It is an incredible workout, a dynamic activity, and it can be played indoor or outdoor. Racquetball events are social gatherings that bring people together and where lifelong friendships are made. Are you interested in joining the racquetball community? Check out usaracquetball.com for more information.
All right, and we're back from the timeout. It's 14-10. Noah will have the serve for the match.
Yeah, I also like to take the timeout after I've won the serve back. So when I come back in, I'm ready to go. He needs 1 point. That's it. It's long.
He tried to drive serve.
Yeah.
He's right here, lobbing all day.
Right here, I would hold my racket up because watch Noah. Oh, he did check it. Good for him. I got three guys. I got three guys on that yesterday. Not checking the racket. I had my racket up and second serve and it's side out.
Off the back wall.
It's gonna run up. Oh,
skipped at the front wall. Could have finished it out there.
I mean, look at the swing mechanics on it, though. I mean, his whole arm is curled in, and he's kind of like
wrapping it around his whole body.
Yeah, it's not a traditional swing mechanic.
Looks like Logan's taking a few steps back on his serve.
There it goes, 11. Not over yet.
Came more to the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind this. This is okay.
Interesting, he's taking these off the left.
Yeah, he's in a bad position here, but he can recover. That's not it. He soars it. Side out. 14-11.
Tries to serve to the other side. Got to switch it up.
Yeah.
Especially on a game point.
Yeah. I mean, I double drive if it's 14 like this. Yes, that's perfect.
Keeping it alive there.
That's a great serve, and he pitched it up.
The stealing ball. Noah back up to the serve box. Oh, that's the ceiling.
Yeah. Very little effort put into it. You know, when I hit a lob serve, my mechanics are like, it's a muscle memory,
right.
You know? Like the way it feels is just, I've done it so many times. No.
Oh, wow.
Barely pulled it out. That was his intended shot, and it made it to the wall. 14. I'd love a tiebreaker here. It's not out of the question yet.
Yeah, incredible comeback from Logan, if it happens.
Yeah. See, that's the right shot. He's making him shoot. Oh, no.
That should come off far.
That's great. Excellent shot. Obviously, as the commentator, I'm not one-sided, meaning I don't have one I'm rooting for here. But I am rooting for a tiebreaker.
Okay, I'm kind of a little biased.
There's never any shame. There's never any shame in rooting for a tiebreaker. Everyone loves a good 10-10 barn burner. What's the longest match you've ever played?
I don't know. I don't have time on, so I couldn't tell you.
He might do this. 14s. With a good ace.
Did you ever play with Akash?
I don't know that name, no.
Okay, he was on the team last year.
Okay. Yeah, I played a guy last year at States, and we went for an hour, 55 minutes. We were at 10-10 for almost half an hour, and none of us could put it away. There it is. Tiebreaker's coming.
All right.
So we'll give them 2 minutes. We'll be back, and we'll play game to 11.
You'll need some basic equipment to play racquetball, like a racket and a ball. Notice the tether on your racket. That's important. Oh, and a glove helps for extra grip. The ball goes really fast, so you want some protection. Goggles. And you want to go fast too. So bring some good shoes that won't scuff up the court. Okay, so here's the court. It's 40 feet long and 20 feet wide. These two lines are where you serve. To serve, you bounce the ball and hit it with your racket. The ball needs to hit the front wall and should land between this line and the back wall. The ball hitting the back wall is long, and if it bounces before the middle line, it is short. Don't worry, you get 2 tries to serve if you fault your first serve. Your feet can't touch the outside of the middle line at the beginning of your serve. As you step into your serve, your foot can go past the line, but still needs to be touching the line at least. When you return the ball, you have 1 bounce before you need to hit it and get it to hit the front wall again. This dotted line shows where you cannot enter when returning the serve. After the ball bounces, your racket can pass, but not your body. Let's get into it. Okay? So, player 1 is serving. Oops, they served it short, so they get another try on the serve. This one is good. Player 2 returns the ball with a ceiling shot. They wait for it to come off the back wall and go for a down the line. Now player 2 hits a pinch and ends the rally. Because player 2 won the rally, player 1 doesn't get any points. The score is still 0-0. They serve a lob serve. Player 1 moves their feet and swings to hit a wide-angle pass, but player 2 is able to swing and hits the ball. Player 1 sets up, swings, and skips the ball. The ball hits the ground before the front wall. Because player 2 served that rally and won the rally, they get a point. Now the score is 1-0. Player 2 serves again. Whoever gets to 15 points first wins the game. Each player takes turns hitting the ball to the front wall. You can hit it before it bounces or wait for the bounce and hit it. If the ball bounces twice or hits the ground first after hitting it, the rally ends. You only get points if you win the rally, and you were the one who served. Whoever gets to 15 points first wins the game. In a match, you play 2 games. If each player wins a game, then you play a tiebreaker game to 11 points. So that's it. How to play racquetball. Now get out there and play.
Racquetball is a sport that can be played by people of all ages and skill levels. Approximately 20 million people representing 95 countries play the sport today. Racquetball is fun. It is an incredible workout, a dynamic activity, and it can be played indoor or outdoor. Racquetball events are social gatherings that bring people together and where lifelong friendships are made. Are you interested in joining the racquetball community? Check out usaracquetball.com for more information.
All right, and we're back for our tiebreaker. We do have a new fill-in for Kelly. Would you like to introduce himself?
Yeah, Greg Lehman. I work do the college tournaments here in North Carolina. And
All right, it looks like Noah's resulting back to his lob serve again. Good kill shot at the front by Logan. Not enough off the back wall there.
yeah, these courts do not give much. Yeah.
This watch it, like watch it. I didn't think something just makes me
Got an awful lot of ceiling shots
Yes.
to everybody's
To catch
backhand.
you up, a lot of the time Noah will cut off his backhand and force the forehand and then just corner if he can. Good pass there on the side.
That was a
wall
really,
scraper.
really good flop. So did not come off the back well at all.
and then again,
A lot of ceiling balls.
Lots.
Back and forth. Like that one into the ground.
It's a good Canadian shot, though.
Yeah, neither of them are taking as many offensive shots as they could.
Yeah, it looks like both of them are only taking offensive with the forehand. It's a little more stressful in the tiebreaker to take
Yes.
aggressive shots.
Also, there's a little bit of fatigue going on.
That is another wallpaper serve.
Yeah, he's had quite a bit of those. Good shot. And we got a timeout. We'll be back in a minute.
Racquetball is a sport that can be played by people of all ages and skill levels. Approximately 20 million people representing 95 countries play the sport today. Racquetball is fun. It is an incredible workout, a dynamic activity, and it can be played indoor or outdoor. Racquetball events are social gatherings that bring people together and where lifelong friendships are made. Are you interested in joining the racquetball community? Check out usaracquetball.com for more information.
All right, we're back in.
So during the timeout, Logan was trash talking America. So he plans to have a full Canadian comeback here despite the 8-0.
And this game will only go to 11 for those watching that aren't familiar with the game. Hit it out. Right into the commentators' chairs.
So I always struggle with these courts. The glass back walls are shorter than most of the courts. Okay. They're legal, but they are short.
What's like a standard?
It's a good question.
I know, is it what, 12 the minimum? That's what I remember from taking the class a year ago.
Well, that sounds good to me then.
I think these are 14.
A lot of our courts in North Carolina are full back walls. So these are definitely the shortest we have in the state.
Okay. I know the ones at Liberty are fully closed in.
That's a good crack. Good crack shot.
All right, Logan finally up to the serve. Rough start, but we've seen him come back from 14 to 7. Let's see if we can see it again. And hits a rollout.
That'd be a great second shot. Questioning if it skipped on the way in, and ref said it did not. Noah almost had the same problem of hitting that ball out. Kept it in by about an inch.
Ooh. Try to get it off the back wall. Looks like he slipped a little too.
It's a good forehand pass. Haven't seen a whole lot of those this game. And there's the aggressive shot we have not been seeing.
A little splat off the wall.
Got to do something at 9-0.
No.
He's not getting his drives in.
Back to the ceiling shot game.
Yep. Oh, skipped it right at the front there.
I jinxed it, apparently.
Looks like Logan's trying to take them too high out of the air.
Noah's match point here.
All right, that's it. Not a close tiebreaker, but
It's a good
Noah
match.
proved himself there.
Good match overall.